Travel, hop, tree, hop back. Brush, cut, left, brush, cut, right. Tip, hop, step, kick, hop back. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. Double, hop, tree, hop back. Hop back, 2, 3, 4. Left foot. Travel 1, travel 2, travel 3, travel 4. Double, hop, 3, hop back. Brush, cut down, brush, cut down. Tip, hop, step, kick, hop back. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. Double, hop, 3, hop back. Hop back, 2, 3, 4. Set. Hop up, hop back. To the left, to the left. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. To the right, to the right. Switch, step, kick, hop back. Now it's the sandwich. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. Double, hop, 2, 3, hop back. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. To the right, to the right. Switch, step, kick, hop back. Rock, and rock, 2, 3. Travel 1, travel 3. Double, hop, 2, 3, hop back. Hop back, 2, 3, 4. Tip, hop, step, kick, hop back. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. Tip, hop, step, kick, hop back. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. Tip, hop, step, kick, hop back. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. Tip, hop, step, kick, hop back. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. Okay. The sandwich is tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. That's the bread over here. And then double, treble up, hop back. That's your peanut butter and jelly. And then there's another piece of bread. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. Double, hop, tree, hop back. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. So the outside pieces of bread are the same. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. Double, hop, tree, hop back. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. Heels up the whole dance, except for when you're on your heel. okay? Make sure when you're practicing slow, try to do it for good balance too. Squeeze that core, you can do it. Lift up off those heels. Arms in nice and tight, elbows straight, hands closed, shoulders back, head lifted tall, lifting everything up, not arching your back out, right? You don't want to throw our back out when we're dancing. Lift up tall, giant string pulling you up the whole time, especially pulling you up out of your knees. You don't want to sink into your steps, okay? For your rocks, very important. Thing number one, make sure you are never putting all of your weight on the foot that is smushed against the ground. It is on top of your other foot and your weight is balanced on your back foot. Keep your ankles in tight and your knees in tight. And then when you shift over, all of your weight goes to the front foot, not the smushy back foot. We don't want to break our ankles, okay? Lift up on those toes though. You don't want your heels directly on the ground, okay? Lift up tight and transfer that weight. Remember to get all of your hops in there and make sure you know where your weight is, especially on this part. Your tip, hop, step, kick, hop back, and your tip down, brush, cut, heel, step. So your first one, tip, hop. You're tipping and then your weight is hopping on your back foot with your heel up, okay? Tip, hop, step, kick, hop, back, and then you have a tip down. I say down, your heel is not going down, but you're going down, your weight is transferring down. Tip, down, brush, cut, heel, step, okay? Tip, hop, back weight, step, kick, hop, back, tip, down, weight is on my front foot, brush, cut, heel, step. Okay. Turn out, not just your front foot, but your back foot, especially anytime when you're doing your tips, okay? To the right, turn out that back foot, okay? You'll also probably notice that sometimes I kick my butt and sometimes I don't kick my butt on my tips. So to the left, okay? Sometimes I kick my butt. If you can do it in time with the music and still kick your butt, definitely kick your butt. If you think you're not getting the timing fast enough, then do nice, neat, crossed over little tips. Tip, hop, down, okay? And to the right as well. Tip, hop, down, nice and crossed, or kick your butt in the back. To the right. If you are adding a little twist in this front bit, tip down, brush, cut, heel, step, okay? Make sure the most important part is getting that front foot to turn out again. You don't want to sacrifice that turnout to do a crazy wiggle that's not going to turn out, okay? Tip down, brush, cut, get that foot out, okay? If you can't do that roll, tip down, brush, cut, heel, step, just with a lovely turned out foot. Tip down, brush, cut, heel, step, just with a turned out foot. Crossing. We don't want out here, right? Cross those knees. Try to make those diamonds with your feet, pushing your heels forward, lifting up out of your knees and crossing. Try to push your heels forward for each of those tips. da, da, da.